What up, y'all? It's 313 J Mo. I'm here with my review of that Panthers game. Uh First thing, it's three main things that I found issues with. Um O-line was terrible. I mean, 7 sacks last week. I thought that was a fluke because we were playing Minnesota, and I knew Carolina had a good front, but terrible. Second, defense in general was terrible. And third, Eric Ebron cost us the game. I mean, it's a lot of things that went into this game, but if he caught that touchdown, we would have won the game. I mean, I don't even know how more to explain it. I know people be talking like, well, if you score a touchdown, it can change momentum, it can change how the game goes. But I just know if he caught that touchdown, that Stafford to fails would have won us the game. It would have been another fourth quarter comeback. And like, I've been an Ebron. I won't even say defender. I would just say I would be like go easy on him. Because like I said, and I continue to be right, Ebron is not a first round pick. He's a third round pick. He's a late third rounder. I'm just saying. That's just what he is. And if we drafted him in the late third round, we would not go in on him like we do. I keep telling y'all, our what was Mayhew or whoever, they're idiots. They drafted him way too high, and he never deserved to be a first round pick. We should have got Odell Beckham, and I will say this, and I will continue to say this because it's never gonna happen now. If we had Odell, we definitely would have went to the Super Bowl in 2014. Odell, Calvin Johnson, and Golden Tate. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, we would have won the Super Bowl. But hey, that's just how it goes. Now, to this offensive line. I mean, I can't wait for Taylor Decker to come back. I'm very surprised how bad they got dominated. Like they really got dominated, and like I am surprised. Truly, like 6 sacks. That's ridiculous. And now I'm just praying that Stafford's okay. I mean, he's extremely hurt, had bloody hands, he hurt his leg. I mean, it just didn't look good. And I know Stafford is tough. So I think he'll tough it out. Be like how Russell Wilson be. When Russell Wilson gets hurt, he be playing through the injury. I remember he hurt his ankle last year, he played through that. So he'll play through it. And I'll be like, I think the respect for our quarterback needs to be as high as a 5-time Super Bowl winning quarterback. Because how do you hurt your leg and your ankle and you still running and moving? Like he was moving like, I know adrenaline helps you, but he was moving like he wasn't even phased. He was trying to win the game. And I wanted defense. Defense could have won us this game in that last possession, but they wasn't doing nothing all day. And also all week, I felt like we were gonna be 3-2. I'm just like, something just telling me we're gonna be 3-2. And then I seen all the NFL networks and everybody picking Lions to win. I'm like, whenever they do that, we lose. And then we lost. My main thing, and I was noticing it even in the first quarter, especially with those blown coverages, like Terrell Austin got heavily outcoached. Like he was getting outcoached all game. Defense was in the wrong spots a lot of times. We weren't creating any pressure. We did get a couple sacks, but I mean we weren't creating any pressure. Cam wasn't under any duress, and he was looking like a superstar, Super Bowl winning. Like he was looking like a legend out there against our pass defense. Like it was just terrible how open some of these receivers were. And Terrell Austin, like, if I was to give the game ball to somebody, and meaning like I'm giving you the game ball because you lost and you need to work, Terrell Austin, like you can take it. Like you have failed the city for real. Also, along with the coaching being bad, Jim Caldwell's time management is fucking atrocious. Like the first 2 timeouts, I wasn't too upset about. I was like, But that last one, it was 3:23 left, and I think it was like second down going to third down or some shit like that. And he called a timeout. I think it was second down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, let it go to the 2-minute warning. Let the 2-minute warning be the timeout. Like, all Stafford needs is 20 seconds, and he can get in field goal range. So why would you call a timeout? It makes no sense. And we stopped them too. It's just a terrible game from everybody except Matthew Stafford. And I saw some people on Twitter during the game like, Matthew Stafford isn't playing well. And I'm like, dog, I'm sick of people. Shut the fuck up. Stafford came out firing on all cylinders. He came out, he was money. Ebron drops a touchdown pass. Second series come out, still money. Golden Tate drops a first down catch. Then the third series happens, and we don't do anything because the line wasn't blocking for Amir, and he was getting shut down. And then after that, it was just like downhill from there. But I mean, Stafford came out on fire, and he ended up with a loss anyway. So I know this might sound funny to some people or weird or something, but I'm sick of these light-skinned receivers, bro. Outside of Golden Tate, all of them. I know TJ Jones been showing up, and Marvin Jones did show up in this game, but I'm sick of these light-skinned niggas, bro. For real. We need some strong, dark-skinned niggas that know how to catch and get open. I'm talking about like your Devontae Adams, your Devin Funches. Even though Dez Bryant is like a bum sometimes, your Dez Bryants, your Antonio Browns. Like, it seemed like these dark-skinned receivers taking over. And I know that sounds hilarious, but outside of Mike Evans and Golden Tate, name me a cold ass. I think Deshaun Jackson is on the lighter side. Name me a cold ass light skinned receiver. They don't exist. Now it's a few good white boys out there, but they don't exist. Like Julio Jones, Calvin. Like, I'm not saying the skin tone means something, but I'm starting to think we getting some soft light skinned niggas out here, and like when they go up against these great secondaries, not talking about Carolina, they always falter. Now that could not mean anything at all, and I might just be going crazy, but I'm just saying, bro, we need some good receivers. Ebron needs to be replaced. He needs to sit on the bench for a while. Let Fells. I mean, I feel like Fells could change this whole offense. To be honest, like, give Fells that work. Let him do him. We'll beat the Saints next week. I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the health of this team because Nada got hurt. I know T.J. Lang and Rick Wagner and Travis Swanson still banged up. Adula looked like he got hurt too, so I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's okay, but he's always getting hurt. But I hope he's all right. And Stafford is all. I hope he's all right because I don't want Jake Rudock. No, going into the Saints. No, I don't want none of that. But overall, Stafford came through again in the fourth quarter. He was lights out, but it just wasn't enough. Darius Slay got cooked a lot today. And even though I've been talking shit about DJ Hayden, he had some good plays with his bum ass. But yeah, Darius Slay got worked. He gave up 2 touchdowns. That Funches touchdown, the Funches, like Darius Slay was like 4 yards away from Funches, just sitting in the end zone like by himself, like, you know, texting his girl or some shit. And Funches was like, I'm open, and he just threw it, like, and Slay got over there late. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? But overall, I mean, this is the worst game the defense has played all season. Like, it was just a terrible game from everyone. I'm giving everyone that work, except for Akeem Spence. Akeem Spence held it the fuck down. Haloti Ngata held it down a little bit too. But I'm gonna blame the coaching for the way our defense played, because it's just like everyone was out of place, and Jared Davis also played well. Everyone was just out of place, out of sync, out of whack. And Marvin Jones was getting his work on the offensive side. I just don't know. And I've been saying this since Kenny G went out. I'm like, people don't understand. Yes, he's a rookie. He's just one player, but you don't get it, bro. Kenny G is our number 1 receiver. Even if he don't have the potential to be that yet, he's our future number 1. And when he's not out there, we don't have no real deep threat. Nobody to really take the top off the defense. And that's why that Minnesota game, we couldn't do shit. In this game, besides Stafford and Darren Fells just going hammy, you know, and like, I mean, our offense did look way better in that fourth quarter because we were trying to score and like Carolina was kind of tired. But besides that, like we need Kenny Galladay. I mean, we just need him just to be a distraction at worst. Like we need Kenny Galladay, and I knew not having him this game was gonna be a big deal. And I feel like if we had Kenny Galladay, we definitely would have won this game. But that's it, man. The Panthers won. I'm not really worried about it at all because I mean, I probably think we might lose 2 more games the rest of the season. Looking at it, the Steelers are horrible. So, I mean, and I think we can beat the Packers too. And then we got the Saints. I think we can beat them. The Ravens, we could lose that. The Bucks, I don't know. We might be able to lose that one. But besides that, the Bengals, the Browns, the Bears, we sweeping them. The Vikings, we gonna sweep them. And I mean, we might sweep the Packers too. So at most, I can see us losing 2 more games this season. Maybe 3, but no. I see 2 more at max. 12-4. That's what I see. So I'm not really worried about this loss. Actually, at the beginning of the season, see, I wasn't making videos, so y'all don't know. Beginning of the season, I had this as a loss. I had this as a trap game. And that's exactly what it was. But I'm going to be out of here, y'all. Also, last thing I said, I thought Amir Abdullah was going to have a good game, so he was going to have a bad game. That's what I said in my last vid. And he ended up not having really a good game, but that's more on the O-line. This O-line got to shape the fuck up. Like, Stafford is getting destroyed out there. We seen what happened to Derek Carr. Like, we can't have this happen to us. Protect Stafford. And, like, let's go on. Like, we about to go into the Saints just like we went into the Minnesota game. Angry as fuck. On the road. And we just going to be playing lights out. But, all right, this 313 J Mo. Shout out to all the DVE members out there. I'm gone.